Hey gang, how are you doing? We are back with a legs workout today, okay? Legs and glutes are going to be the target of our session. If you've got one of these funky, thick activation bands, you're going to need that. If you haven't, and you've got one of the smaller elastic loop bands, you could use that, or you could just use yourself, okay? This is just for our warm-up. Then you're going to need some dumbbells, and then preferably a step or your couch, a chair, something that you can use as your elevated surface, okay? So we're going to start off with some crab walks. So if you are wearing a band, hop yourself, drag yourself into the band. If it's one of these bands, up around kind of mid-thigh is great. If it's one of the loop bands, you can just pop it around your ankles or even underneath your feet and over the top of your feet. Or as I said, just you. You're going to bring yourself to the end of your mat. We're going to keep the spine nice and long. We're going to sink down nice and deep. And all we're going to do is come out and across, out and across. So if you're wearing a band, keep that band under tension the whole time. If you're not wearing a band, you can make it slightly harder by coming slightly deeper. Okay? This is just going to get those legs nice and warm, nice and activated. And then we're going to be doing our workout in giant sets, which basically means we're doing 4 back-to-back moves, then we'll take a break, okay? So not much, or in fact no time in between each different move other than to get into position, and then it's straight in. At the end of the 4, we'll take a little active recovery, and we'll do it all again. Super simple. Okay, how are those legs doing? Are they starting to wake up? Can you go a little deeper? You don't have to use just the length of your mat. I'm staying in front of the camera for you guys. You guys can feel free to use as much space as you have available. Keep going a little bit longer. I really do want these legs warm. Good. Woo. How's it feeling? I know you're waiting for the countdown. It's not quite there, but we're getting closer. Keep going, keep low, keep that back straight. 5. Slow countdown. 4. Stay with me. 3. 2. Woo. 1. Come back in. If you're wearing a band, take it off. You don't need it anymore. We're going to go straight in with our first set, which is going to be a sit to stand. If you haven't got anything to sit down on or into, you could absolutely just do squats. If you're doing squats, you could have your weights down by your side perhaps. If you're doing sit to stand, bring them up to your shoulders just to avoid any chair arms that you might have. So all the way down, little thrust of the hips at the top. Good. So this is set 1 or move 1 on our giant set. Keep going. Beautiful. Yes, guys. This is how we do it. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Okay, come up, turn around. If you want to, you could use your chair here to pop your feet up on to elevate. We're going to be doing bridges, or more like hip thrusts. Single weight, balanced on your hips. If you're using your chair, feet to the edge, up and down. You don't have to use a chair, so you can bring your feet to the ground here. So unlike our Pilates bridges, where we're really concentrating on articulating the spine, engaging through the core. I still like you engaging through the core, but I want you to really concentrate on the glutes here. So press up, squeeze the glutes at the top, come back down. We are going nice and speedy here. How's it feeling? This is move 2 of 4. Keep going. Good. 5, 4, 3. Get those hips up. 2. One more. And 1. Straight back up to standing. You're going to use your weights as heels, and we're going to come into elevated heel squats. If your weights are round and they're going to roll away, you could use a yoga block if you've got a yoga block, or you could just come into nice deep squats. As you can see, by raising our heels, tilting our pelvis, you should be getting down deep, deep, deep. Good, guys. Yes. Move 3. Amazing. Keep going. Good. 5, 4. Heart rate up. 3, 2. One more, then we're straight in. Step off your weights to your deadlifts. Pull those weights into your hips. Imagine you've got pockets. Come all the way up, straight to standing. Keep your legs straight. Good. Belly button back. You know the score. So this is our final move. Then we've got a little active recovery. And then we go again, gang. Good. Keep going. Wowza. And warm. Heart rate is definitely up. We've got 3, 2. Last one of these. 1. Okay. Take a breath. Take a recovery. Grab a drink. I'd like you to keep moving if you can. Should be able to. So whether that's just a little walk through on the spot. Let's see if we can just get the breath and the heart rate down a little, but not too much. So how was that? Quick succession, quick fire, very targeted. Then we're going to go again. So that first move, sit to stand. Second move, bridges or hip thrusts with or without your elevation. Third move, deep heel squats, elevated heel squats. Fourth move, deadlift. What do you reckon? Should we go? Are you ready? Let's do it. Give your legs a little shake off. When you're ready, grab your weights again. Let's go. Round 2. Good. So coming down onto our chair, just make sure that we're coming down to the same level each time so that we know that these squats are uniform. Good. If you've got a particularly low chair, low sofa, you're coming down further, it's good. You're working harder. Don't do this on a kitchen stool, for example. Otherwise, just keep them as your regular squats. Awesome. Legs should feel a little heavier this round. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight down to the floor. Hip thrust. Bring a weight onto your hips for added resistance. Get yourself into position, going straight in. Squeeze of the glutes at the top. Good. Yes. Power, power, power. Think about these big muscles that we are building. Glutes. I said this before and I'll say it again. Help us with so much. Not just a nice aesthetic, but really key in our posture. Really key if you're a runner and getting some power there. Good. Really great if you're looking to build up your core. Let's fire up the glutes properly so that the core is supported. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, you're doing great. 2, 1 more for me. 1, release, quick as you can, back up to standing. Race against yourself. Bring in your funky stilettos. Let's go deep. Good. Can you notice the difference? I want to make sure that if you're using your weights as elevation, you are getting down deep, deep, deep. This is about where you want to be. You know how toddlers do this and they hang out? Like here, this is the position you want to be in. Then you've got a big power up. Okay, so the real work comes when you're down at the bottom, then you power up. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Step off. Straight into your deadlifts, gang. Let's go. Use your breath. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. You guys are on fire. This is awesome. I'd much rather you kept straight legs. So if that means not bringing the weight all the way to touch the floor, do that. Good, keep going. Pull that belly button back, especially as you lift. We've got 4. We've got 3. We've got 2. Holy smokes. And 1. Set your weights down, gang. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Grab a drink. I'm going to grab a drink. Keep active, keep those feet moving. Amazing stuff. Okay, beautiful. So you've got options now, guys. If you have got longer than 15 minutes, if you've got another 5 minutes, I would love you to go into a third set of that, okay? So exactly the same time for a third set. If you need to keep this workout short, I know I said chuck your band away, I didn't mean it. We're going to come into a finisher, which is back into those crab walks. So your 15-minute option finishes here. We're back into those crab walks. If you've got longer, go again. 1 more round. Seated squat to stand. Hip thrusts. Elevated heel squats. Deadlifts. Let me know in the comments which one you did, okay? Either is fine. This is just a matter of time. If you're with me here now, which you will be regardless, so even if you're doing that third round, finish with these. How's it doing? How are the legs doing? Can we feel them? Has it worked? Go a bit deeper if you can. Final little set. Whew. Good, guys. 4, 3, stay low. 2, 1. Come back to center. Okay. Should we stretch? So, starting with those quads. Hook onto something. If you are feeling wobbly, you may well be. Squeeze the heel to your butt cheek. Thighs together, push the hips forwards. Oh, beautiful. Relax the shoulders. Open up your chest. Amazing work, you guys. Switch sides. Nice. We know we've worked. Stay with me here. Beautiful. And release. Just come into a half roll down, or wherever you can. Keep the legs straight so you get that stretch up through the hamstrings, through the back of the calves. You bring your hands onto your knees or just let them dangle. Push into your bottom. When you're ready, roll it back up. Give your legs a shake out as always, guys. If you feel you need don't know why I went into the can there. If you feel the need for a bit more stretching, then please do let me know which option you've gone for, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.